So a huge debate in the detail world and a huge problem is water spots on windows. There's water spots on paint, but I'll go over that in another video. But water spots on windows is a very controversial thing, and not a lot of people know how to do it. And so I break down in 3 easy steps that has been working for me for years. The first step is going to be using an acid. Second step is neutralizing that acid and cleaning it off. And then that third step is going to be polishing, and then after that you can protect it and whatever. But these are the steps to remove the water spots. So the first step, which is acid, I like to get Sparkle, which is a straight hydrochloric and sulfuric acid, and I dilute it 1 to 15 with water. This is a pretty safe dilution. You can go a little bit stronger, but you don't really need much more than this. And the purpose of this acid is to break down the minerals that seep down to the bottom, because when all the water spot is just hard water, say there's minerals in it, what other contaminants are in that water. When it dries, the spot, that ring around the water where the minerals went down, that sticks to your glass and it bonds with it, and it leaves those water spots. And over time, the sun bakes it on, and it's just really difficult to get off. So the acid just softens that up and cleans a little bit off. Sometimes, if the water spots haven't been on there for that long, this will be the only step you need. This and neutralization and glass cleaning be the only step you need to remove the water spots. But if they've been on there for a long time, then this is going to be a very important step to make your life a lot easier. So first, what I like to do is I like to get a fresh, brand new rag that I have no care in the world about, because this is going straight in the garbage after this. Spraying this directly onto the rag, just a few sprays. It doesn't need anything crazy. I would recommend wearing PPE or like a mask, because you need protection for this. And then just wipe it on the window. Be careful not to get this on the paint, because it is acid, so it'll cause it to dull. If you do get on the paint, no worries, you can just polish it out quickly, like I just got on the paint there. All we're doing is just going in circular motion, make sure we're getting every surface possible, and you see it kind of hazing up here. And if it's really bad, it'll feel really rough. Like this one feels really rough. Should be perfect. It'll look like this once you've done the acid right. Don't let it dry. Like seriously, do not let this dry. It will not be good. But next, you want to neutralize it. I just use any glass cleaner. This is Clear Blue Plus from Car Candy. I dilute it 1 to 40 with water. It's basically just water with a little bit of drying aid and a little bit of lubrication. I don't really know what else is in it. So be generous with this stuff. You want to spray a lot of it on there. And another clean rag. You can see it's beating up weird, which is what we want to see. And then just wipe it all off. I'm pretty confident all the acid's off of there. It's not rocket science, it's very easy. So that's the second step. Third step is going to be the polishing. While I do recommend using a wool pad, a foam pad will work, but wool just works way better because all those fibers get into all the glass and everything much easier and quicker. Like you barely have to polish. And you kind of want to do this within 10 minutes of putting acid on there, because that minerals are going to be really soft and ready to just come right on your pad. And if you notice, this pad is very old and crusty, and that's why I keep these old pads, because I use them for glass. Because I don't care about this. I don't care what it does to the glass, because it's not going to mess it up. Glass is very resilient unless you're sitting there and just sitting there. But you just go very quickly. And I like to use 3D AAT 501. Just because it is very cheap and very effective. And just a few dots. On this window, I'll probably use a few more than a few, like 5 little ones. Tap it around. And it doesn't matter if the glass is dry. Just you want that acid off there. Again, we don't care about the pad whatsoever. And then speed 4 is what I like to use. Works the best. And you do not need a ton of pressure. You don't want to be sitting there killing it. And you want to make sure to keep this flat. This is a force dual action, but you can use a normal DA or a rotary, whatever you have. Anything works. Because this is all it is, just lifting all that stuff we just softened up. And then just go and polish it. Make sure you do even passes, making sure you get every single corner and crevice and everything. If you hit the paint, no worries. You can go back and just wipe it off. And let's go at it. So after you polish, you want to get another fresh rag. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And just level out the polish. You can see that glass is pretty much perfect. Like, I see 0 water spots. It is a little greasy from the polish, but I'll go back and clean it with glass cleaner. But those are the 3 main steps and the easiest way I've found to remove water spots on glass. Please leave your comment below and let me know what you think. If you have any questions, questions on the products. Also, I can let you know any alternative products if you're not able to purchase our products online.